Alright, so what's up everybody, your boy John Deerman 22 here, welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is the second part, yes this is part 2, of the February 22nd vlog. Now obviously there has been so much going on, since the last part. Because the last part, you guys got to see which was the first part, you guys got to see the McLaren W1 LEGO Speed Champion car, set number 77257. This car has been a fantastic, and that car was a fantastic car to build, and it's done. So now, all that's left is the car that comes between the Lightning McQueen, which was 77257. No, not 57. 77255. And the McLaren W1 set number 77257. 77256, which is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Now we've never actually have had a LEGO Speed Champion car of the DeLorean, because every idiot out there has claimed it as a mock, which they have just taken the instructions in this up here and put them into the Legos. And that's how a lot of the Lego DeLoreans were made. Not like this one. This one is absolutely balls off the walls. Okay, that's a first for me. This is balls off the walls. One of the best DeLoreans. This is not a mock. Not a mock, nothing. This is legit the DeLorean from Back to the Future in set number 77256, which I have not been able to find. And a lot of you guys are probably wondering, huh? Why? Well, fancy you ask, because to me, I'm going to tell you guys. The truth of the matter is that 77256, I've come so close every single time. But to me, it was always an upset. An upset how? Well, this upsetted me really bad. And it was really bad indeed. Every time I've come close to getting the DeLorean, and every time I've gone to Walmart in the afternoon with my grandparents, well, obviously I didn't go for the past few Thursdays because I've always had to go in the morning. Because I've always had them go in the morning instead of picking me up to go in the afternoon, which was so dang irritating, and it's just ridiculous. So, yeah, now, every time I've sent them after that car, they've always said they could never find it. I'm having a hard time believing that they cannot find it. Yes, I have been having a hard time believing that they have not been able to find it. I believe that it is there somewhere in that Lego aisle, and I have not been able to find it. It's there. I can feel it. I can freaking feel it. that it's there. But you know what? I can guarantee it, honestly, 100%, that Thursday, I will come home upset, with an upset, and no 77-256 Lego Speed Champion, the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And it's been that way for... It's been that way for a long time. Ever since that those Lego Speed Champion cars have come out. But, anyway, enough talking about that. FS25, FS News will return tomorrow. FS25 Season 13 will return Wednesday as its final full day of production. Now, obviously, a lot of you guys have been thinking that this is the final day, that last Wednesday was the final day of production. It's not. The final day of production has been set, and I believe I can get one more Thursday out of this month, to the point where I can get hauling on some of this stuff, because Season 13 has to get done. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Season 13 has to get done. And it is a tough season to get through, because now we've had a lot. And everything that everything that has been going on, that we've known that was going to happen, we've never ever had but yeah. So we'll finish. So this upcoming Wednesday, we will have a lot to go over with Season 13. Because, let's see here, what is it? To that Wednesday, we will continue on with Bean Harvest. We will finish up Bean Harvest. Yes, we will continue and finish up Bean Harvest. Then we'll start and finish Corn Harvest. And we will see how much money we have made after harvest is done. Oh yeah, trust me, you guys. You guys are gonna see just how much we have made throughout harvest, and the final numbers of how much money we have after the final harvest is done. We'll conclude it. And then after harvest is done, I'll wash everything up, including the wagons, because the wagons haven't gotten a wash for quite a while. So I will wash the wagons up, as well as the 5488, some of the other stuff. And then we'll get all this. Then we'll get all this stuff lined up, ready to go to the new farm, which will be in Season 14. Now, Season 14, as you guys all may know, will happen the first Wednesday in March, with the first look episode. Well, not the first look episode, because the first look is going to be right in the first episode. It's going to be implanted into it. So we'll have episodes 1 through, I want to say 1 through 7. But I want to say probably 1 through 8. So that way, episodes 1 through 8 get me made. And then we'll also have enough time to start whatever needs to get started on the farm. Whether it's starting on wheat harvest, whether it's cultivating, whether it's planting. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's just how that is. It's just how it goes, okay? We'll see how it favors in the end. Oh yeah, we'll see how it favors in the end of it all. After the 8th episode. And then, after that, the second Wednesday in March, another batch of episodes. The third Wednesday in March, another batch of episodes. And season 13 will continue on through March, through all of March, through all of April. And will finally end in the month of May. After we have the last Wednesday that we'll probably ever have in the school year in May. And after that, then we'll have a couple vlogs left to go. And then, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will start in on the summer vlogs. Now, the summer vlogs, obviously, are going to be the remaining countdown to the summer 2026 concert. This concert is just going to be a blast, you guys, because these summer concerts only happen once a year. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. It happens once a year. Once. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once. Out of the whole summer vacation, we have, it only happens once out of the whole summer. Just like what happens with all my other shows. 2022, the summer 2022 concert, I should say. The summer 2022 concert. Oh yeah. That was my very first concert. That was my very first concert ever. And then we jumped to 2023. That was another good concert. I tell you what, it was the best concert I think I've ever had in my life. Which was wrong. Because in the summer of 2024, 2 concerts and a pre-show happened. And you're thinking, 2 concerts and a pre-show happened? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 concerts and a pre-show. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 concerts and a pre-show. The first concert happened right after the last day of school was done. The next day. Next day came. We had a lot of good stuff going on. And of course, it was the finals in the soccer championship. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the finals in the soccer championship. State soccer was going on in the finals. Now, yeah, only 5 people showed up, and then it ended up down to 4. Down to 4 people out of that whole concert. There was only 4 people that showed up. And of course, the pre-show went a little better because it was 2 different people that sat over there on that bench, or bed or whatever the hell you call it. And then the second concert happened. Counting up close to 14 people at that show. 14 people came to that show. And it was just like, yes. That was the best. And that was the second show out of the concert. Out of that whole year. 2 concerts and a pre-show really took a lot out of me. It really took an ass beating to me. And I really took an ass beating to it. Then the summer 2025 concert hit. By far, one of the best concerts ever to be put to film. It was the first full show concert that ever happened. And could I have been any happier about that show? Oh yeah. There was a lot of good stuff that happened in that whole show. And obviously, not the full show came out. The full show of me came out instead of the hour-long, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the hour-long concert that happened, and that was the best hour-long concert of my life. And of course, the rain happened. The rain happened. But guess what? Persevered through it. Got the concert done. Boy, it was a badass concert. And now we jump ahead to 2026. 2026, the summer 2026 concert, happening in just 118 days. Now, obviously, there's still a lot that has to go on. And there's still a lot that I've been waiting for. Like the new headphones that I aim to get. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the new headphones that I still haven't gotten yet. So, yeah. The new headphones that are supposed to come this week aren't here yet. But they will come. Because that's what my mom said. They will come in... They're supposed to be here by this week. This week, they're supposed to be here. And they will... And once they get here, I will be back up here. I will be rocking and rolling, trying to get concert practice back up and going again at full top performance. Now, obviously, yeah, this bad boy right here has been the only guitar I've been using out of the whole time I've been practicing for the concert. That white rope that hangs over there, which you guys can barely see it because it blends in with the wall. And these have been what I've been using for concert practice this whole time. And I tell you what, those headphones suck. Those headphones legit suck for concert practice. They don't hold up. They don't stay in my ears. You gotta just leave them in and hope for the damn best. Now, obviously, like I said in the last video, I took the privilege myself to remove these. Those were on the old headphones, which barely held on, because those came off of a different set, but worked really, really good with the old ones. Now we're getting the new ones. The new ones, I have no idea if those new ones have the same thing, but we'll see. Anyway, holy crap. I suppose I'm gonna shut you guys down for the day. I'm tired. Can't wait to go to bed. And yeah, that's it for today. Talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, everyone. Love you guys. And later.